Guys, welcome. And this is all about healing, and healing is not rocket science. Today, I am going to show you my presentation on my program that I have, a little bit about it, and also talk to you a little bit about healing and how everybody has a different healing journey. And some of us, our healing journey is a little bit more difficult than others. So we can't judge one person to the next. So remember that when you start saying they should be healed by now, they should be over it by now, they should be better. Everybody's journey is uniquely their own. So remember that, emotionally, physically, and, mind, body. So just remember that. And I'm going to get started with breathing in a little bit of lavender. I am really, really for essential oils. They're the best things ever. God created scents and our olfactory senses to work so we could, breathe in flowers and different essence of smells. So, it really helps our olfactory senses, and sometimes it brings back nostalgia and of things, in our past. So remember when you start, having good scents and good smells, around you, it's really good. And I'm enjoying every moment of it because for so long I couldn't smell anything because I had the long COVID, and it took forever for me to get a little bit of my smells back. And they're still not back. I still have very little olfactory senses. That's why I'm constantly sticking things up to my nose and smelling it because I can't, I don't have the sense of, smell like I did before COVID. So, for anyone out there who has experienced that, it's not fun. It's not great, but it's doable. And that's why I have really strong scents around me, the essential oils, strong scents like lemons and oranges and different things that are really high, high in aroma. So I am going to share my screen with you. Let me pull it up. Let's do here. All right, we got it. Yay. Okay, so this is all about healing. Move my picture a little bit. There we go. Healing does not have to be rocket science. Healing is not easy. And like I said, it's all individual. Some people will, have a traumatic brain injury or an accident or, go through a lot of trauma and jump back, within weeks. Others can take years. So each and every one of us, we all have, an individual healing process. It depends on our mind, it depends on our body, and it depends on, a lot of different factors within. So, as I said before, don't judge anyone that is taking a little bit longer to heal than someone else because you never know what their journey was before the healing began. They may have gone through a lot more than meets the eye. So remember that. So, and that's why I'm here too, because I understand people's journeys and how they've actually gone through, a lot of trials and tribulations and how, accidents and injuries and, trauma can play a significant role in our lives. And if we're not healed, then we can have a lot of havoc and have a lot of stagnation in our life, and also not be able to be the successful person we were meant to be. And and that's all what a lot of us want to do. We want to have success in our life. We want to be vibrant. We want to have, all these wonderful things that that we want to give and share and create. So, and you can't do it if you're not well. So the main thing is becoming well. So, do you believe you have the ability to heal? We all have the ability to heal. There's all kinds of wonderful, great science out there that could heal our bodies. There's energy healing. There's, all kinds of biofeedback, for mental health. There's all kinds of new technology, but you have to believe within yourself on who you are, what you want, and how, your body can respond to your thoughts. Because, if you are constantly in a negative mindset, your body's not going to be able to heal. If you're constantly around negative people, you're not going to be able to heal. If you're constantly working 18 hours a day, your body is not going to be able to rest enough to heal. So you have to know what's best for your own body. And sometimes people heal better when they're busy. Sometimes people heal better when they're resting. So each person is individual, and that's what we have to, really tap into on ourselves. Do we believe that we have the ability to heal ourselves because our neighbor is already healed from almost the same thing we went through, and they're striving, and we're just surviving? So, you just have to believe that your time is coming, and your healing, is not your neighbors or your friends or your families. Your healing is your healing, and that's what it's all about. So first of all, I want to tell you, healing does not have to be rocket science. I am a holistic lifestyle coach and wellness educator. My mission is to help as many people as possible become healthy and stay healthy, and just be the best human being they could be. So healing all depends on where you are in your healing journey. Everybody is individual, like I said, and we all have, this healing that needs to take place from the inside out. So whatever the challenges that you may have, I am here to assist you in becoming the best version of yourself in your health and your mind and your body. So you can do this, you don't have, and it doesn't have to be rocket science. And I just want to say, I am not here to cure or treat any disease or illness. I am here to prescribe only, not to prescribe, to suggest, different modalities that may help you in your healing journey. So if you have any, issues or any health concerns, please consult your practitioner, your doctor, your psychiatrist before starting any healing programs or any type of new treatments. So I am only here to suggest and help you with your healing journey. So what's the number one struggle for each and every one of you right now in your mind and body health? Anybody out there want us to say something? Okay. Mindset. A lot of us have mindset issues. How many of us have mindset issues? Yes. Do you ever take time to analyze why you are not feeling amazing in your overall mind and body? A lot of it is our mind, because we start feeling physically unwell, and so we start getting stinking thinking. And we don't want the stinking thinking. So we got to get rid of the stinking thinking. So that's the biggest thing. We have to get rid of the stinking thinking. So we have one body and one mind, and and that's all we need. But if we don't take care of our mind and our body, then we could not have this wonderful, amazing life that we're all meant to be and all meant to have, right? So let's try to do the best we can and start with our mindset. Anyone else out there? What is your biggest struggle in your healing? Other people, other people's negativity. Yes, sometimes that does happen. I see that. I see that. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes when we listen to other people, we get in the mindset of is should we listen to them or should we walk away, right? The best thing to do when you're around negative people and you're trying to heal and trying to feel better in your own skin is to avoid them at all costs. If you can't because you work with them or their family, then take some deep breaths and just silence is golden. Remember that silence is golden. And it keeps the peace sometimes. So with that said, you can do this. You can heal. Even if there's negativity around you, you can do it. So how do we create mind, body health and healing that lasts? Well, first of all, we have to be in habit of different wonderful, things that will help our bodies feel better. And number one, we all know that is food. Food is our medicine. And if we are eating right, drinking the right, amount of water and also eating the right amount of organic fruits and vegetables, getting the right protein in, then, we're going to start feeling better. We will start feeling better. And it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but, as long as we are, starting, the healing journey with the right foods, that's the main thing. Foods, exercise, sleep. So when it comes to health and healing, the only way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. So write it down. See what she's doing. She's writing it down. Post-it notes. Put post-it notes. I have post-it notes all over my computer. I have post-it notes all over my wall. I have them everywhere. For my healing journey was not easy. And I made sure that I had the post-it notes everywhere, every single place, in the kitchen, and in my living room, little post-it notes to remind me that I'm healing, I'm better. So just remember that. And it really does help. It does help when you have, when you have no one there to, be accountable to on your healing journey, then that's why you have to make yourself accountable. And that's what it's all about. Let's see. So like I said, write down daily, little post-it notes, write down your daily goals, right? Goals. What is your daily goals for today? What is it that you want to accomplish? What do you want, to happen in your healing? Do you plan on doing an hour of exercise? Are you going to go for an hour walk? Or are you going to drink a gallon of water, which I have right here? Hydrate. Very, very important to hydrate because the body needs water to keep the cells lubricated. If the cells are not lubricated, they get dried out and we get unwell. And we do not want to be unwell. We want to be healthy. So another thing is reach out and help someone else. When you're feeling yucky, especially mentally, then you need to focus on who can you help during that day. Because the best way to feel better emotionally and mentally is to go help someone else. And that's proven fact. There's studies been conducted on that. So just make sure you're helping someone else. Another thing is eat healthy foods. Like I just said, organic, fruits, vegetables, try to do a lot of gut microbiome things like kimchi, yogurt, um, kombucha, broccoli, fermented cabbage is so good for you. It's good for the gut microbiome, and it's really going to help, your gut. And when your gut is healthy, your brain is healthy because, it's all connected. It's like the gut brain axis where, the serotonin and the dopamine are produced in the gut, and if they are not working correctly because you have too many bad bacteria, not enough good bacteria, then you're going to end up with a lot of mental health symptoms like depression, anxiety, bipolar, all kinds of different symptoms you can get from from not having a healthy gut. So make sure your gut is healthy. Exercise too every day. Do something. If you have a job where you're on your feet and walking and moving all day long, then yeah, it's that's kind of exercise, but you still need to do a little bit of weight training or some other type of exercise. Do yoga, weights, running, walking, swimming, anything that actually makes you feel good and gets your body moving and increases your natural endorphins. And that's what we need. So healing begins with our mindset. Like I said before, I keep, going over this over and over and over again because that's what it's all about, starting with the mindset. So how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? A lot of times I know I don't feel so good. I wake up and feel like, oh, I can't get out of bed. My head hurts, my body hurts. And I think water. First thing I do is look for my water and I go grab a bottle of water and start drinking it. And then I go to the refrigerator and I grab a pressed juice. A lot of times I make a smoothie in the morning, but I have my pressed juice first because the juice, I have celery juice, greens, broccoli, kale, lemon juice. It's really, really yummy. And I drink that, and then I have my water. And then I get on my vibration plate and I thank God for waking me up and giving me another day to actually be here to help someone else. And just, sometimes I'll write down my gratitude. Lately I haven't been doing my gratitude journal, but it's really good to journal every morning. Try to not jump out of bed and reach for your phone. Sometimes that's easier said than done. And our morning makes a huge difference in our entire day. So the morning sets the tone for your day. So if you have a crappy morning, what's going to happen? Probably going to have a crappy day. So you have to make sure you set the tone for the morning and just, do your morning routine. And that's what successful people do. They set their tone for the morning. And that's very, very important by, just making sure that, your morning routine is really, on target. Very important. So here's another big one right here. And this comes with healing the body and the mind. Did you know forgiving others helps you live longer? They did a study. Now listen to this. Listen, we all have someone in our life that we hold a little bit of anger towards. And some of us hold it so bad that it's just like to the point of, it's eating up inside of us. And so, I know people like that haven't talked to family members in like years. And it's ridiculous because then the family member passes away and they never get to see him again. And, so, you can't hold on to not forgiving someone. If somebody has done you wrong, my honest suggestion is you have to let it go, say a prayer for them, and wish them well in your heart. Not that you have to spend more time with that person or people. It's just what it is you get to choose Are you going to be angry the rest of your life with this person because of what they did? Or are you going to take a deep breath, let it go so you can be healthy? So I say, take a deep breath and let it go and be so you can be healthy, because there's some not so nice, kind, warm and fuzzy people in the world, and they will, use you, abuse you, and throw you to the curb. And, even if they have done stuff like that to you, guess what? It's up to you now, each and every one of you, to take a deep breath, let it go. Take a deep breath right now. Let it go. Another one. Let it go. See how much better that feels. Don't you feel better? I feel better. Okay. So studies have shown that forgiving somebody can actually lower your risk of a heart attack, improve your cholesterol, improve your sleep. Of course, you're going to sleep better at night because, you forgave that person. It's done, it's over, you forgave them, and you feel better. It reduces your physical pain. That's interesting, huh? And then it lowers blood pressure. It actually lowers your blood pressure when you are unforgiving. So forgiveness also helps with our mental health. It helps with anxiety, stress, depression, and it actually changes some of our microbiome in our gut. Do you know if you're forgiving in your heart, you'll have more positive bacteria in your gut than you will negative? Interesting, huh? So it sounds a little bit airy-fairy, but it's true. It does sound airy-fairy. To me, I'd be like, yeah, sure. There are studies. So what can you do today to start forgiving? Hugs, 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 hugs. Hugs are the best thing. But you can forgive in your heart, even if you don't even speak to whoever, did harm to you, or caused, havoc in your life, or, your whatever they did, maybe it's a bad breakup and they, ran off with a younger woman or something, or ran off with a younger man, whatever. So whatever they did, you can forgive them, and you don't have to speak to them. You just have to forgive in your heart. Because if you forgive in your heart, deep in your heart, guess what? You're going to feel better. Physically, too. You're going to feel better physically and mentally. Yes, you will. So, this is my why. This is my why. Because I know what it's like to be unwell in the mind and the body. So my mission is to help you guys too. Help as many people as I can to become healthy in their mind, in their body, by letting go, feeling better, eating healthy, doing what is good for your body, to be strong and healthy and vibrant, and letting stuff go that doesn't serve you any longer, because there's a lot of things out there that does not serve you, and you're holding on to it. And when you keep holding on to it, then it makes it worse. We don't want that. We want to feel good in our minds. We want to feel good in our bodies and just have this amazing, wonderful life, right? I know I do. So the best way to do is we have to let go and get healthy. So this is my offer to you. In my program, this is what you're going to do. You will learn how to reconnect to your true self, deep dive into find your meaning in life, your why. You'll be able to give self-care after giving it to others for so long. You're going to learn how to take care of yourself and how to feel good in who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter what you weigh, and no matter how old you are. You're going to learn it. And you're gonna grasp onto this, and you're gonna be so happy that I taught you this, because it's as difficult as it may be. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science, but it's not easy either. So you're going to learn how to stay calm when you experience anxiety and how to do something that's actually going to reduce your anxiety. So deep breathing, different types of, techniques, tapping. And I'll go into that later on in our program. So, and you're going to learn to be comfortable in your own skin. Like I said, accept yourself. Don't go in the mirror and say, oh gosh, why do you look like this today? You have to say, you are beautiful. No matter how old you are going through a healing process, and you are healing and recovering, and you are beautiful. And that's what you have to do every single day. You're going to appreciate how much value that you really have. Despite what other people say, people can say they have no value, they're, not very intelligent, they're not very attractive, they're too overweight, they're too old. You're not going to be able to hear that, because you have so much good inside of you, and you know who you are, that you're not going to even be listening to that anymore. So remember that. You're going to be so on point on who you are, that when somebody says something negative about you, you're going to be like, psh, and that's all you're going to do. You like that? Psh. It's going to be good. So you are going to appreciate how much value you possess and create the confidence that you need for a successful life. You have to have confidence. Competence equals confidence. And if you have competence, you can have confidence. So let's work on the competence so we can have the greatest confidence, right? And that's what we need, right? And you're going to learn how to say no. Oh, that's a good one. Saying no. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. If you can have boundaries and learn to say, not for me. You're a winner right there. You are a number one winner. If you could say, that is not for me. So remember that when next time someone says, I got this perfect thing and it's going to be perfect for you and blah, blah, blah. No, sorry, not for me. Can say no. It's okay to say no. You can learn how to laugh and be happy, because laughter, did you know laughter, releases all these endorphins, which are natural hormones that make us feel good and actually can help us lose weight. Can you believe that? To help us lose weight, the more you laugh. So remember that next time you start laughing. You can create optimal wellness in the mind and body. I'm going to teach you different ways to go about, healing your body and your mind through food, meditation, relaxation, different biofeedback, tapping, and also learn to create healthy habits that last a lifetime. And that's number one, water, good foods, and exercise and good sleep. And and I'm going to help you tap into that one as well. And then you're going to adapt to a new life and let go of what no longer serves you for your future. There's things out there that don't serve us at all. They're not for us. They're not people that are not for us. There's situations that are not for us. There's, jobs that are not for us. And that's okay, because they're good for somebody else. They're just not good for us. We have greatness within us. That's what Les Brown says. You have greatness within you. He always says that. I always hear him say, you have greatness within you. So remember Les Brown. He's great, motivational speaker. So you have greatness within you. And just because something didn't work out for years and years and years does not mean your life is over. It means that it just didn't work out and there's something next around the corner. And God has our back. I do believe that, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the blessings of God. So this is what my offer is. And it's not rocket science. I offer one Zoom call, group coaching call a week, weekly worksheets with assignments. I have email support. We'll have a workbook, inspiring text. So I'm going to send you some text to make you feel warm and fuzzy. And a free copy of my ebook, I'm falling, and I can't get up. Now, I wrote this in 2016 or 15, and it was not long after I had a TBI. I had an illness and ended up with a traumatic brain injury. And I was going through a lot of stuff back then, and it wasn't easy. Life has not been rainbows and unicorns. But you know what? I'm turning it around to help other people. And that's why I'm doing this, because I want to make my difference and my mark in the world, because I know that how important it is to feel heard and feel healthy in your mind and your body, and have someone there, right there with you, assisting you. And what better way to do that than to join a program that is like amazing, right? So this 3-month program is an investment of $1,500. And also I do offer one-on-one coaching. If you want to contact me for that, we can do a little bit of one-on-one. It's a little bit more expensive. I have some group coaching as well. But I just want to thank you for joining, and let you know that if you need to get a hold of me, let me move this out of the way. Here is my website and my email. And it's been a pleasure. And I take this time to say thank you for taking your time out of your busy day to listen to me. And I would love to see you in my program, my course. You deserve this. Each and every one of you. You deserve it. You deserve a beautiful, amazing life. You deserve to be happy and joyful and productive in everything that you do. And I'm here to honor you and help you. So please make sure you contact me and keep in touch so we can connect. I would love to do this. And you have a beautiful, beautiful day in this day. Goodbye.